Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving into the eerie depths of the Rule of Jenny Penn, a psychological horror film that left me both unsettled and intrigued. Directed by James Ashcroft, this movie is a chilling exploration of power dynamics, isolation, and the human psyche. The story centers around Stefan, a once powerful judge who finds himself confined to Royal Pine Mews, an elder care home, after a debilitating stroke that happens at the start of the movie. Stefan's journey is one of despair, resilience, and ultimately redemption. The care home, far from being a sanctuary, becomes a battleground of psychological torment thanks to Dave Creeley, a former staff member turned resident. And he's just batshit crazy. Dave wields his sinister puppet, a puppet that is called Jenny Penn, as a symbol of his reign of terror, blurring the lines between reality and hallucination. Dave Creeley really puts these residents through some, torture and torment, visiting them all in the middle of the night and forcing them to surrender to Jenny Penn and getting them to lick Jenny Penn's asshole, which is actually Dave's hairy arm. But either way, it's disgusting. Jeffrey Rush delivers a masterful performance as Stefan, capturing the vulnerability and strength of a man grappling with, his new reality. John Lithgow's portrayal of Dave Creeley is equally compelling, embodying a character whose cruelty is both terrifying and is also deeply rooted in his own insecurities. The plot itself is a gripping blend of psychological horror and drama. Stefan's attempts, to report Dave's heinous acts are dismissed by the staff throughout the movie because they are basically, they're deceived by Dave's charm. I don't understand why, but they are. Now, I can remember when I did a trailer reaction for this movie a little while ago on this channel, I did mention that this film might make me angry. It might make my blood boil, and do you know what? It did. The staff members, they keep on ignoring Stefan throughout the whole movie, but whenever, Stefan retaliates against Dave, the staff just happen to be there. They see everything and they take Stefan down every single time. And Dave just gets away with it. Like, where are the staff members when he's going around torturing everyone? And it's just moments like that that will really get your blood boiling. This dismissal, dismissiveness from the staff members ends up deepening Stefan's isolation, setting the stage for a cinematic showdown. The movie explores themes of power, fear, and the struggle for justice, making it quite a thought-provoking watch. I didn't really find it that disturbing, but I do feel this could be quite a disturbing watch for certain people. Now, the ending is both satisfying and poignant. I mean, Stefan, with the help of Tony, confronts Dave in a dramatic showdown, ultimately overpowering him. Now, I'm not going to give it away of what actually happens, but it is very interesting, and there are a few twists and turns along the way as well. This victory is not just a triumph over Dave, but it's also, Stefan reclaiming his dignity. The film leaves viewers with lingering questions about the nature of power and the resilience of the human spirit. Now, I found The Rule of Jenny Penn to be quite a compelling and well-crafted film. Its exploration of complex themes combined with stellar performances make this a really great watch. While the movie itself is quite unsettling, it also offers moments of hope and redemption, leaving a lasting impression after the credits roll. Now, I didn't find this movie scary at all. As I said previously, this is more of a psychological terror more than anything. I'll be honest with you, there are some genuinely uncomfortable scenes to watch and sit through, and there are moments where you don't know where this is going. You don't know, what is Dave going to do next? And your guard is kind of up throughout the movie. And while The Rule of Jenny Penn delivers a strong narrative and engaging performance, for me, it is not without its flaws. Firstly, the tone can feel a little bit uneven at times, jumping, between dark, humour and unsettling violence in a way that might leave viewers a little bit disorientated, which is dangerous because you can lose interest very quickly when that happens. The screenplay also suffers from some repetitiveness, with certain scenes feeling redundant and stretching the runtime a little bit too long, because this is a very, very long film to sit through, so just have that in mind. Make sure you've got plenty of snacks when you do watch this movie. Additionally, parts of the stories did feel a little bit underdeveloped, like the backstory of this mysterious Jenny Penn doll, which in my opinion deserved more depth. Like, where on earth did it come from? Like, what made, you know, Dave snap in the end? Also, I was reading just earlier on that some people, some critics are, you know, they're saying that they've got some concerns about the portrayal of elderly characters in this movie, suggesting that it sometimes felt exploitive in its focus on their vulnerabilities. And I've really gotta like disagree with that, because it was so actually refreshing to see this psychological horror movie filled with elderly actors and actresses of a certain age. Everyone did brilliantly, in my opinion, and what I'm going to say about those critics is that it's a horror film. It's not a cartoon, it's not a Disney. We all knew that there were going to be uncomfortable scenes to watch and sit through, and also, these people, they're good actors. It's called acting, they know what they're doing. But all in all, I really enjoyed this movie. I wouldn't say it's something I am gonna go back and rewatch, you know, anytime soon or often. That's just more of a personal preference. For me, psychological horror movies aren't always my first go-to, but I will go and rewatch it one day. This film, in my opinion, is outstanding. It is worth a watch, so I am gonna give The Rule of Jenny Penn a big juicy 8 out of 10. Okay then guys, well, thank you all for joining me on this journey through The Rule of Jenny Penn. If you've seen this movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments box below, and if you haven't, then I do highly recommend giving it a watch. Just be prepared for a roller coaster of emotions. Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more horror movie reviews. And on that note, I will see you all in my next video.